Hello. Just doing, this is just a small test. I just wanted to try it out and see how this goes. How does it look? How does it sound? Does my voice sound okay? Because this is using a new XSplit version, so I just want to make sure that nothing is sounds or looks messed up or anything. So yeah, so can you guys tell me how I sound? How does the video look? Hello, Pokelover 117. Everything's good. Alright, yeah, Pokelover 117, yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I'm using the 1.1 beta version of XSplit. The last beta version, of 1.1 was a bit unusable because of all the bugs. But yeah. So we're going to just test and see how this does. I'm not really sure if whether or not I want to either do these live or if I want to just record, edit, and render and upload them. I haven't decided yet. So, we'll just have to wait and see. Just in case you guys don't know already, I did get my, my laptop, or not my laptop, but my custom gaming desktop back from repair finally. Spent about the whole month of this month going without it. Basically, pretty much just over a month. About a month and a few days' time that I spent without this, and I lost a lot of ground to others because, I didn't have my custom gaming computer, and I'm using Decimi KYL9979. Hello, the little Peach Boy 101. But yeah, so I haven't decided, so as you can see, I finally have my save data back, because I couldn't get into my desktop because of the motherboard. As I suspected a few days after I sent it into them, the motherboard did indeed fail, which is what happened. So it was a motherboard failure that happened. Matthew Reeves, shout out. Hello, Matthew Reeves, there you go. Genesex664 422, what's XSplit? Does it allow you to record both screens? Well, basically what happens with XSplit is, which I've shown this before in a previous Pokemon Black episode, I showed you guys with XSplit how basically I input the picture, you know, for my top and bottom screen, and then I do a screen region of both screens and then place them in XSplit. Klesty Kolial, there you go. But yeah, I'm undecided as to whether or not I want to either live stream these or, record, edit, and render and upload, because typically it's like live streams are becoming the norm lately just because you're trying to interact with your fans, but at the same time, it also takes a lot longer to get things done because you're also paying attention to the comments, giving them shout-outs and whatnot, answering questions, and so I honestly don't know what I want to do. LP's fans 123 says Urok Zephyr, thank you very much. So yeah, we're gonna just test this out more. I've done previous live streams, but this one is a test with Decimi with my new laptop, just to see how it all goes. So this is my team. I'm just gonna show it to you guys again. Yeah, and we have a lot of people watching as well. Yeah, Docile Nature, Ocelot. Man, it's so good to have my save data back. My Mareep, whom I called Flappy in the previous episode. And this may not even be a complete episode 4. It may just be just a little test, just to see how it all goes. My P-Dove that I just caught just because I wanted to. And then my Riolu, Naughty Nature, which is the best nature you can get for a Riolu. Especially when it evolves into a Lucario. That thing's gonna be a beast. It's already a beast, what am I saying? So, we're gonna test this out and see how it goes. As we face this little boy. The Pika X360 Zephyr, do you know about the 3DS capture card? Yes, and I may be getting one next month. I've been talking to the maker of the of that 3DS capture card, and he told me that when he releases it next month to a few people, he may sell it to me, so we'll see. Luann Kachu says, how did you make Decimi so fast? For one thing, you need to have a good computer, a really good computer. Plus, I'm using the JIT version, which also increases the speed of Decimi, but there's a chance that it could be a little bit more buggier than the original version, in which case I haven't really run into hardly any bugs with the JIT version. Pliscani04 says, can you do Pokemon Conquest Stream 2? I might. Like I said, I'm still undecided as to what I want to do, like whether or not I actually want to live stream these, or if I just want to just do the basic record, edit, and upload. But since I have this better laptop, I should be able to do live commentary with them, because with DS games, even my custom gaming desktop, it couldn't handle it, just because of probably the graphics card in it, and I need more RAM in it as well, because it's got like 4 gigs, I probably need to go up to 8 in it. PokeLover 117, yes, this is a patched ROM. And this is the 2.2 version from Project Pokemon of the English patch of Pokemon Black and White 2. Petraberry XX Ray Matson says, Zephyr, why do you have low-level Pokemon? The only low-level Pokemon I have is Pidove. Other than that, my levels are pretty good right now. But, like I said, it feels good to get back to the series. I really hated not being able to get this series done, because really I would have just backed up my stuff as soon as it happened, and yeah, and if I would have backed it up beforehand, that would have saved me a lot of headache. So I do apologize for the month delay of me not being able to do any Pokemon White 2 or Pokemon Conquest. I may be way behind, but we're gonna get up there. Greenard 4 says it's worth the wait. Greenard 4, I waited for it. Thank you very much. 45 Mega Steve says, Zephyr, that's a Mareep, not a Flaffy. I know, I said that earlier. I think it's because I'm too excited for it to evolve into Flaffy. Bliscani04 says, hey, Zephyr, I named my rival Danny. Lol. Well, I would have put in Daniel, but unfortunately, the Japanese version of the games only supports like about 5 characters, so I had to go with a shorter version of my name. LP's Fans 123 says, how are you so awesome? Because all of you guys are awesome. Mr. Sin Sisk says it is seriously lagging for me. It seems to be running pretty smooth on my end. Plus, I'm streaming it in HD, so... Although, when I get my channel enabled for the live streaming, or the advanced live stream features, which will have the selectable resolutions that I stream in, that'll make it a lot easier for those of you guys that say it's lagging and you don't have good connections. You can lower the quality to 480p, 360p, and even 240p. So that'll be good. Alright, so it's Sawaddle. Firelord 80 says, you a boss. All of you guys are the boss. Ooh, Dunsparce. And for those of you guys that are asking me, actually, does the game volume sound louder than my voice? I just want to make sure that the game volume isn't too loud, but it's at a good volume to where you can hear the music and stuff. Because I don't want the music being louder than my voice. Okay, one says yes, the music is loud, another says the music is a little soft. That Smite is getting quite annoying. The music is quiet, so your voice is louder than the music. Well, actually, I mean, that's good that it's louder than the music. I just don't want my voice or the game to be too loud. The Omega Riddler says you could turn the game volume up just a little bit. Like I said, I don't want it sounding louder than my voice, and some people are saying it's too soft, others are saying it's my voice is louder, much louder than the game. Alright, hopefully that should be good. Oh, see ya, Ezzy. Legendary Lucario says, why is it so laggy? Probably your internet's, because it's running smooth for me. And just check, see how XSplit's doing. Okay, doing pretty good. The Shoe Park 56 says, can I have a shout out? Sure. There you go. Yeah, in case some of you guys are wondering, like, Zephyrsonic, how far, or, like, did you play through the rest of the game even though you were without your main computer? No. I honestly didn't play through the rest of the game. Where I started the video off, that's where I ended. I didn't play through the rest of the game or anything, because I didn't want to spoil myself with the game for when I do the walkthrough. So, the rest is pretty much blind. And this is going to be a double battle. LP's Fans 2123 says, you're the best commentator in history. Couldn't have done it without you guys, the fans. Especially not without my girlfriend. So, both of them are just level 9. Sunkern, okay, I probably should have switched. Oshuada's not right for this, gonna go into Riolu. Oh my goodness. They probably only have Absorb, which shouldn't do hardly anything to Pidove, even despite being several levels down. Alright, well, they went for Riolu anyway. Fire Lord 80 says, do I play Modern Warfare 3? No, I don't. Riolu's the boss. Yeah, P-Dub's gonna gain some levels. And who's the Absorbon? Yeah. Hardly anything. I knew it wasn't very effective, I just didn't know how much damage it was gonna do being several levels down, as I said. But not too much. Baby Twiggy, you haven't missed too much. But guys, as I was saying though, but like I was saying though, guys, considering that I haven't been able to do this series because my save files on my custom gaming desktop, and considering it's been like just over a month that I've been without it, and how long this series hasn't been going, if you could, don't forget to support the series by liking it, sharing it, and favoriting it, because that will really, really help quite a lot, considering, you know, I'm way behind and I gotta catch up now, so yeah, and it's gonna be up to you guys to see that it happens. Okay, nothing else to do, so more Japanese characters. About, like, I think 44% of the game is translated as of the version 2.2 patch from Project Pokémon, which is pretty trustable, or it's really, it's a trustworthy site, just because it's Clone Charizard, he is a contributor to Project Pokemon's translations, so they should be good. And pretty accurate, because he is Japanese after all. Matt Yiprock says, Ephraim, am I doing the Verbank gym today? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if I will or not. But whether I live stream these or whether I just do them the old-fashioned way, which is recording, editing, and uploading, be sure to support the series, guys. Let me just check my frames per second right quick. Okay, still pretty much around 60. Somebody said live. Jzilla 329. I would, but like I said, it just makes things longer. Welcome to Verbank City, a city of water vapors. Ew. Why couldn't you have been translated? You, how goes Captain? XX Ray Matson XX says it turned autumn. Indeed it did. It doesn't follow the seasons that we're in. It only follows the time that you set it to. And the seasons go by faster in the Pokemon games than in actuality. Sailor Genesage says, can I translate the Japanese text to English while narrating? No, I can't. Because I don't know kanji. What? Fool, what? Okay, you sure said fool a lot. You fool! Now, the English version, I'm probably going to tell you guys right now, I'm definitely going to just do it the old-fashioned way, record, edit, and upload. It'll still have a layout, that shows both screens, but it will probably be recorded the old-fashioned way instead of being streamed. The only reason why I may consider streaming this is because I'm like way far behind, and only 2 more months just about until the English release. So I don't want to still be on the Japanese walkthrough whenever the English version comes out. Mega Gaming Clan, how did you get this to be so fast? Have a better computer? It depends on your processor, your amount of memory, your graphics card. It all depends upon that. Yeah, I want to take part in the Pokestar Studio as soon as possible. Me and Ardino would like to take part on the big screen. Got also new moves. Oh, a Poke Toy. Shadow Snorlax Man 32 says Roxy pities the fool. Alright, so far so good on my end. Looks pretty good. Oh, and just so you guys know, while a lot of you guys are still here, is for those of you guys that can professionally design an intro for me, I would love for that. Like if you guys use Cinema 4D or Sony Vegas, but can do a really good job editing an intro, personal message me, and you can make me an intro. And if I like it, I will use it and feature it. The person that made my last intro, TheRisingSilver, he told me that he lost his ability to really make really good intros, which, yeah, which he used Cinema 4D to render that, or to make it in. Oh, this is a big place. T-Gear must be off, connected. I like the music here. Roxy battles with poison, shiver, shiver, shiver. I almost wonder if Project Pokemon's translations were designed to be funny. Because like when she said fool, 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 I don't honestly know if she honestly said fool that many times. So I figured this was her gym, Poison Life, Poison Vibe. Luna and Kachu says, did you notice how Roxy started saying fool right after you said you can't speak kanji? Honestly, I wasn't even paying any attention. It's difficult to pay attention to this and the stream, which is kind of why I'm questioning doing the stream. Shout out, please pronounce my name as Pavixiano? Probably didn't pronounce that right, but let me just check something right quick. But yeah, if anyone in here can professionally design for me an intro, I would greatly appreciate it. Personal message me on my channel and show me what you got. Ooh, an antidote. Kaji Bunny Shunio Jutsu says, she said baka 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 baka. In the Japanese version, baka means idiot, but that's too mean for Pokemon. Ah. Mr. Emo Kid 11111 says, do I smoke? No. Never have, never will. It's bad for your health. Nor do I drink. I mean, very rare times I'll drink a little wine, but not very much. Because like I said, I don't believe in smoking or getting drunk. I'm a very sober and very healthy person. Oh, burn heal. Hello, Honey Badger 659. Shout out, please. There you go. Legendary Lucario 0, or Legendary Lucario says, I downloaded Adobe Flash Player 11. It ain't as laggy, but it is still laggy. For those of you guys that are saying it's laggy, another option too is to use a different browser called Opera, O-P-E-R-A. Just type it in Google search and you should be able to, or go to O-P-E-R-A, opera.com. Download the browser, and 95% of the time it should cure the lag completely. But it's usually dependent on your connection or your processor settings, or not your processor settings, but the strength of your computer. Xbox, Wii, Nintendo, shout out please, there you go. Alright, wait, is this another route? Oh, Verbank Industrial Complex. X accuracy. Alex Pie 2K is not drinking either. You're missing out, bro. Not really. Alright, so Magnemite, I've already got a Flaffy. I mean, a Mareep. Yeah. Let's see what other Pokemon we can find in here. And I'm probably not going to show anything in the wild Pokemon display just because I want to get through this game. I may show a wild Pokemon display for the English version, since the wild Pokemon should be already known by the English version. Mr. Emo Kid 1111 says, show your team. This is my team. Currently. My Oshawott is the strongest one, in which case I probably need to strengthen up some of my other Pokemons. White Blur 2010 says, do I like making videos? Yes, for all of you epic people, epic fans. Another Magnemite. Stella Beamer says, am I excited about the Olympics? Yes, I do watch the Olympics sometime. Come on. Hope you get hit by static. Oh, Sonic Boom's gonna be a problem. Yeah, as you saw, it does a set 20 damage. But we finally got away that time. Ooh! An Elekid, but I've already got an electric type. And Ampharos is awesome. Yes, there you go, static. Bad thing about not having as much speed. But yeah, but the reason why I said that you're not missing out on much, Mr. Emo Kid, about drinking is just because nothing good comes out of it. You're wasting your life away drinking. I mean, it's good to drink only in moderation. If you don't moderate, then what's the point? Just to harm your body? No, I think not. Okay, we're gonna save this area for later. Lazy Cyberpunk says, since when do you play Pokemon? I've been playing it since I was 9. Since the anime came out and the games. Viscani04 says it's good to drink water. Mr. Emo Kid 111 says you don't party drink? No. I don't go to wild parties, and I don't do any of that stuff. Alright, what the? Gave the... Okay... What? I gave him my Great Ball for a Pokeball? Okay, what a ripoff. Lego Hawk 6 says, hey Zephyr, you are my favorite YouTuber. Happy Face, also I'm playing AC2 and listening to my favorite YouTuber. Thank you very much. Let me go heal right quick before I forget. There's the guy that gives you the medals. Prey Ashland says, why do I like Pokemon? Because it's epic. Enough said. Need I say more? Greg Anson says, no Pokey for great. Okay, maybe I just got that confused. When you play, do you prefer it outside or inside? At home. I see, yes, yes. Do you care about what everyone knows, or, the thing nobody knows. Quite relaxed. Yes, I am, indeed. I'm a very relaxed person. The Dark Samurai says, will I ever do a Pokemon Fire Red or Leaf Green? Yes. Oh, and just so you guys know as well, that I'm having a layout designed as well for my Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Mario Kart Wii matches, just because I want a separate window for my live streams and stuff, and a separate window for my Skype chat thing whenever I have guests. I'd like for their Skypes to be in a layout. So yeah, so that's in the works as well. Okay, so let's see. Hello, what can I buy? I'll just buy one more Great Ball just to give me 5. Super Potions, I've got 5 of them. I don't need any more then. I'm good. White Blur 2010 says, do I get picked on at school? I don't go to school. I already graduated from high school when I was 17. I was homeschooled from my high school, and I got my diploma twice as fast in about 2.5 years, or 2 years. Spyro Atakuenda, not sure how to pronounce that. Why you know, give me a shout out. Well, there you go. Sometimes it's hard for me to see the comments while they lag, because when you post a comment, it doesn't immediately fall like on other sites like Twitch. It takes some time as other people post their comments. It can take anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds, and then by the time other people comment, then as soon as it unfreezes and starts posting, then it's like I'm gonna completely miss it. The Mario Studio says, am I in college now? I honestly don't want to go to college. Having my diploma's good enough. And being able to do what I do for you guys, now that's the life. And having my girlfriend, of course. Me and her want to get married in a few years. PokeLover117 says, you deserve an internet cookie. Mystery Emo Kid 1111 says, what job you got? Entertaining you guys. I love entertaining you guys. That's awesome. Huh, interesting. Roxy's band. She's called Homika in Japanese, but the English translators used her English translation name, so that's why it looks the way it does. PokeLover117 says, what happened to Aurora Virus? Please reply. I am Aurora Virus, but this is my main channel that I use, but I am replacing it with my other channel, Hydra XR. I'm going to be using both accounts, this and my Hydra XR, in unison, together to provide you ultimate excitement and walkthroughs. Magic Killer 21 says, so do I do YouTube full-time? Yes, like I said, entertaining you guys with my walkthroughs. Hello, Blue Dragon 650, Multi-Andy 0123, yes, my girlfriend loves Pokemon as well. I'm not sure if your name is pronounced Jesus or Jose, because it's J-E-S-U-S and it's normally Jesus, like as in Jesus Christ, but, some names of that kind can be Jose, but, I'm gonna say Jesus Barciega, you are the best of the best. All of you guys are the best of the best. Okay, so I think that's it. I think this house I didn't explore. Hello, Pokemon Trainer Lupe82. Bulbasaur 76 is Sapphire. Not sure what that means, but okay. Well, I know what it is, but... Okay, so yeah, so I think we've explored everything. I'm just double checking. Sparios, as you can pronounce me, is Spare EO in der Nerd. Okay. May not be able to remember that, but I'll try. Okay, yeah, I've already been here then. Anti-Master41 says, can Brax get a shout-out? There you go. Greg and Sen says, why you be no Pokemon trainer in real life? If Pokemon was real, I would be a Pokemon trainer. And I would be the very best, like no one ever was. Alright, so we're gonna go into Roxy's gym. Alright, so what are you gonna say? This Pokemon gym takes place in a live house. To challenge the gym leader, you will have to practice along with the band members. Oh, and take a drink. Hey, Bakura, I have a great idea for a drinking game. Every time Zombie Boy says brains, you take a drink. Oh, it's just a fresh water. Well, take a drink anyway. Gulp, 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 gulp. Brains. Gulp, 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 gulp. Look out of the poison status. Your Pokemon will be losing HP throughout the battle. Good luck. Gym Leader Roxy, certified trainer. Well, this is interesting. I'm PA. The sounds from the venue are balanced and easy to listen to. Are you a trainer? If that's the case, do you consider the balance of Pokemon types? In terms of the Pokemon, Project Pokemon translations, some of the sentences are like either double-spaced or incorrectly positioned, you know, in between words. That's Roxy for you. Like, extraordinary looks like it was, or extraordinarily looks like it was spaced either twice or 3 times. Looks like 2. Bringing out the Pokemon's charm, nevertheless, her actions here are always dazzling. PokeLover 117 says, I love the music. I still can't believe how they portrayed her in the anime. They made her the last gym leader and how strong her Koffing was. I'm like, what? Oh boy, this could be a problem. Didn't mean to misclick run. Gonna go in with Oshawott. Oshawott may be the only Pokemon that gives me a fighting chance. Oh, great. Poison gas. Oh, come on. Stupid Disable. Disable's not even 100% accurate. Oh boy, this is gonna be a problem. Alright, we should be able to take another one and the poison sap. Alright, poison shouldn't take me. Alright, good. Oh, is another tackle gonna... I'm gonna use a super potion. I don't know if another tackle will take her out because I can't use water gun at the moment. The Angry Guy 69 says, I got a skedaddle. Have fun. Thank you, and have fun as well. Okay, water gun. Yeah, still disabled. I have to wait until it's not disabled anymore, which usually I should get a notification. There we go. Alright, level 12 for Mareep. Alright, there we go. No longer disabled. Okay, Koffing. I'm gonna switch here. I need to give my my Oshawott a break. HookieLover 117 says, you have an antidote? I know, but I want to save it. I want to hang on to it for in case I have a hard time with Homika. And I'm gonna go for a counter here, expecting a... Okay, Assurance. Counter still hits, physical move. And did quite a good chunk. And yeah, we did more with counter, so I'm gonna go back for counter. Amazing Blue Kitty says, is the anime worth to watch or just look at the screenshots on the CRB website? Yes, it is. Alright, one more might be enough to take her out with the counter. Alright, there you go. Alright, level 12, awesome. Greg and Sin says, wahaha, why you be no higher level? Well, my levels are pretty good. Just a couple of my Pokemon are under leveled. But when I fought Sharon, I was pretty evenly matched. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and, heal. Poketoy, an item that attracts Pokemon. Use it to flee from any battle with a wild Pokemon. Alright, just gonna use some regular potions. Alright. Yeah, I wanted to wait and heal after the battle just to save on my antidotes, because you never know, then they'll probably go back for it, and it's like, ugh. LP's fan 123 says the sound went dead for me. Is the sound okay, guys? I just want to confirm that it's not an issue for everybody. If he says the sound is gone. Grip 455 says she has level 20s. Okay, sounds great. Okay, just checking, if the sound isn't working for you, refresh the page. That usually helps. Alright, come on, Flaffy! Alright, so level 13. And there I go again with Flaffy. I meant Marie. Facepalm. I'm too excited for it to evolve. Just because I really love Flaffy and Ampharos. It's not my favorite Pokemon, but still. And I keep getting the two mixed up. Alright, yes, static. MRALEJO911 says no, she doesn't have level 20. Her highest level, I believe, is 18. Alright, good. White Blur 2010 says, will you play Slender? I've never heard of the game. Okay, so now that we have defeated them all. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and heal up right quick, and we are gonna do this thing. Just gonna use some regular potions. Meir9253, your name is Daniel. Yes, it is. Alright, you guys, but we're gonna take on Homika. Is that Homika singing? I believe it is, yeah. Wait, what are you spelling? Ah, Dogars. D-O-G-A-R-S. Not sure what that is. Maybe that's the name of your band? I'm not sure. Let's go. You're the reason why the music stopped. Mr. Super Heatran says Dogar is Japanese for Koffig. But here we go, guys, against Homika or Roxy. The Roxy's the English name. Okay, we're going to go ahead and Thunder Wave right off the bat. Never knew that's what its Japanese name was. Okay. Thunder Shock. Oh, yes, critical. Alright, come on, Flaffy, come on. Alright, you should be able to do this. Thunder Shock. Oh, yeah, Super Potion. I forgot about the potions. And I really got to be careful about how I use the potions that I have. I think I'm going to go into Riolu. Top Trainer TKC says you said Flaffy again? Well, I meant Mareep. Okay, let's go ahead and heal you back up. Alright. D. Oh, jeez, Louise. Man, that did a lot of damage. I don't know if I'm going to hang in for another counter. I can just use a regular potion, so let me go ahead and do that. I don't want to run out of potions. I'm hoping for a fully paralyzation or go for the counter and hope. Alright, paralyzed. Okay. What you gonna do, Roxy? Tackle. Okay, as long as it doesn't crit. Okay, good. This should do a lot of damage. Double the damage. Oh, so close. Okay, now does she only... I think she only has one super potion. Quick attack. There you go. Koffig is down. Alright, so level 13. And level 14 for Mareep. Alright, Whirlipede. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and switch out here. I'm going to go back into Mareep. The Muskie level 100 says I've never played Black and White 2 before. Well, you should play it. It's awesome. Alright, so this is her last. Remember this music that you heard? The last Pokemon remix that you heard in most of those trailers? Alright, come on, we can do this. Alright, got you paralyzed. Alright, yeah, didn't do too much damage. Thunder Shock isn't a very strong electric attack. Alright, good job, Mareep. Good job. Okay. Gonna go with, Oshawott. Water Gun. Alright, come on. This Whirlipede is gonna be tough. Alright, may have to heal here. Oh, so close. Alright. Gonna go ahead and go over the Super Potion. Mega Gaming Clan says, hey, Roxy is a hacker. Venipede evolves at a level a little after level 20. Alright, come on. Water Gun. Ah, stupid Protect. I got plenty of water guns. Samurai Brawler 12 says, why no Focus Energy? Because I had no idea what Whirlipede was capable of. Whether or not it's going to do some massive damage or what, because I'm, like, a little under-leveled right now. Come on, we're almost there. Maybe another KO or two? Or another hit or two before we KO it? Alright, Oshawott, come on. We're almost there. Can we do it? Yes! That is it. Good game. It's level 16, and you know what that means, don't you? Level 17. Razor Shell. Yes, we're gonna learn it. Definitely. So, let's get rid of, Razor Shell's a physical move, so let's get rid of Tackle. Kind of want to keep Water Gun for if I need it, like if I run out of power points, because Razor Shell doesn't have a lot. I believe it has 10 power points, if I remember correctly. There you go, guys. Homika or Roxy is defeated. And that's not all. It's time for Oshawott to evolve, or Mijimaru, if you want to go by the Japanese name. So there you guys go. Congratulations, your Oshawott has evolved into a Dewott. Oh, I'm not supposed to lose, or rather, does this mean that you are strong? It's just frustrating because I was being lazy. It was refreshing to suffer a defeat. Here, you won this token of our battle. There you guys go, badge number 2. Took us a month to get it, only just because my custom gaming desktop had a motherboard failure, and I couldn't back up my data, so. But anyways, we received the Toxic Badge from Roxy. This is your second badge. Pokemon at level 30 will obey you. They will acknowledge your power and will no longer ignore commands. Goody, that means they can make me some dinner. Also put this TM to use. Venoshock, yes. Mr. Super Heat Trance is refreshing to lose. Oh? So, Venoshock, special venom gets poured on opponent. Moreover, the damage is doubled if the opponent is poisoned. I'm surprised it doesn't kill. The punch will be effective. Teehee. Okay. Your Pokemon. 1. I'm overflowing with absurd feelings right now. I can do so much right about now. Okay, good luck with that. At least I killed her music. Teehee. Just kidding. Oh. Hey, you. Fighting with Gym Leader Roxy, I really felt a sparkle. Please go and visit Pokestar Studios. In which case, yeah, that would be mandatory. To do, you have to do it. It's what replaces the Pokemon musicals, only this is mandatory, unlike the Pokemon musicals that was optional. I remember my daddy can't do a captain's job. Pokemon Trainer Lupe says the badge is ugly. It honestly reminds me of the Poison-type Gym Leader from Sinnoh. Her hair. What do you have to say? Okay. Samurai Brawler 12 says, wow, I never expected a Teehee from Roxy at all, haha. Shining with your Pokemon together is more important than a gym badge. Please don't forget it. Indeed, I won't. Mr. Super Heat Trance is not replacing it. The musical is still there. Oh, well, I didn't know because I haven't played through the rest of this game yet. But, I thought it did just because, well, that's what I heard at first. So I'm going to go ahead and go heal. The Pokestar Studios we're going to do in a future episode, although, like I said, I'm not sure if I want to stream these live or if I want to just do it the old-fashioned way. I know for the English version, I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. But I'm doing this stream just to catch up, to make up for a lot of ground that I missed. But yeah, anyways, guys, for those of you guys that don't know that just joined, I need a professionally designed intro for my for some of my different series. So if you can make for me an intro for my channel, personal message me on my channel, and I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream. At least we got the second gym covered. We're gonna find out what happens next in the next episode. So, thank you guys for tuning into this live stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to click on that like button before you leave. If I do stream more, I'll probably try to make it longer. So yeah, guys, so thank you guys for watching, and well, I may stream more Pokemon White 2 tomorrow. Well, if I choose to stream it, it'll definitely be tomorrow that I stream more of this series. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah, personal message me on my channel if you can professionally design for me an intro like with Cinema 4D or Sony Vegas that's really, really professional. So, thank you guys for watching, and until tomorrow, guys, I'm Zephyr Sonic. Thank you so very much for watching, and I will be catching you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.